Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to learn new Excel function, that is scan, and this function is available on Excel 365. So without delay, let's start the video. Here I have a sales table that contains month column, sales column, and there is running total column, and that is blank. So running total you can calculate by using multiple ways. Once you will select the data, you will be having quick analysis option. Click on this. You will be having multiple quick analysis tools like formatting, charts, totals, tables, spark lines. So here we have to select totals. Click here, come to the end, and here there's an option running total. Click on this. It will automatically fill the running total value. Okay. So here we need to understand what is the mechanism behind this. So you can select any cell. You can see this is using some formula. So how we can do it using scan function, and that should be dynamic. So in this video, we will first understand how scan function works. Second, what are the parameters of scan function and how we can use dynamically scan function with an example. So first, I will delete this. Now here, let me use the scan function. Then I will make you understand how scan function works. Okay. So here I will write the formula is equal to scan. You can see here, let me zoom it first. I hope this is visible. Here I will write the formula is equal to scan. Now you can see here initial value. Here initial value you can pass directly the number, or you can give the reference of any cell, okay, that contains the initial value. So here I'll be using 0 as an initial value. Now it is asking for array. So I will pass the array, that is sales data. So I will select complete sales data, comma, function. So here we use LAMBDA function. Okay. So let me tell you how the function will be written here. So for calculating running total, we will use sum. So here, how we will write the LAMBDA function, and we will do the running total here. So first we will write LAMBDA. It is asking for parameter and calculation. Here I will pass initial value as a. You can use any annotation here. Either you can use AB, you can use XY. As per your convenience, you can use anything. Okay. This is just a variable. So I have used A, and the second parameter I will use B. Now here I will do the calculation sum, and we will pass A and B. Close the bracket of sum, close the bracket for LAMBDA function, and then close the bracket for scan and press enter. Now you can see it has calculated running total of the value. Now let me tell you how the function works. First, let me write the function here. Scan initial value, comma, array, comma, function. Okay. Now first it will take the initial value. Here we have given initial value is 0. Now array. In the array, it will scan the first value first. So this is the array. Okay. So first row it will select. Okay. So it will take this value. Okay. Now function, if we are doing running total, in that case, it will do the sum of initial value and the current value. Okay. So current value we have 5,838 and initial is 0. So it will return total is 5,838. Okay. Now it will make this value as an initial value. Okay. So in the second row, it will add this value that is available here. Now again, it will repeat the process. So it will add this initial value and the first row running total and second row of sales value. So this is the second value. So it will add both the value and provide here the total value. So this would be the running total for second row. And again, this value will be the initial value for the third row. So then it will again add 11,380 with 9,134 and provide the running total, that is 20,514 for the third row. Now let me tell you that how this will work for other functions as well. Let me clear this all. Now let's suppose if we have to calculate max. So how we can do that? Here we will write the formula is equal to scan. Initial value would be 0, comma, array we will pass the sales column, comma, function we will write LAMBDA function, parameter we will pass A, comma, B, and here I want to calculate max. So I will use max function. Now here I will pass A, comma, B. So it will compare A and B, and whichever is maximum, it will provide the maximum value. Now we will close the LAMBDA function and then a scan function. Hit enter. Now you can see initial value was 0, and here the first row value is 5838. So max value would be 5838, and scan function will make 5838 as a initial value now for the second row. So it will compare the initial value and this second row value of the sales. If you can see the comparison, so again 5838 is the highest value. So in the second row, the value would be same. Now second value of max and third value of sales, it will compare with each other. So you can see 9134 is the highest value. Here you can see the maximum value is 9134, and it continues to both the rows. Then from May, the highest value is 9841, and it is till the end. Okay, so you can see from May till December, the highest value was in May 9841, and after that there is no any higher value above that. So that's the reason it has pulled the maximum value of all this month. So I believe you're clear that how scan function works. So if you have watched this video till here, and if you like this video, so you can subscribe my YouTube channel, and if you have any query, so you can write in the comment box and I will answer within 24 hours. Now we will go into the example. So here you can see I have a table in that we have 1 year data. You can see here 365 rows we have, and we have the sales values. Now here we will do certain dynamic things. We will use multiple functions as well. So let's see how to do that. First, here I'm writing month. So whatever month we will provide here, as per that we will filter the data. Here I'm giving Jan. Here I will write date, here sales, and here suppose we will calculate running total, and also we will calculate max sales. So now first we will convert this sales data into a table. So there is a very simple way to convert into table. The shortcut is click anywhere in the data, press Ctrl A to select all the data, press Ctrl T and click OK. So it is now converted into a table. So to remove this filter mark, press Ctrl Shift L. Now we will provide a name of this table. Click anywhere in the table, go into the table design. Here you can write a table name, that is sales table. We will do bit formatting here. Okay, so I think this looks fine. Now first function here, I will use filter to retrieve data as per January. So here I will show you, because directly we cannot convert Jan. Okay, so here we will use certain other formulas. So let me tell you how we will use this. So first we will convert January into a number. Here I will write is equal to month. Here we will use date value. We will pass the cell and we will add 1. Close the bracket for date value and close the bracket for month. Press enter. Now you can see here we got month number. So this is month 1. Now if we write here Feb, so it will give month 2. If we write December, so it will give month 12. So we will use this formula here to retrieve the data as per the month. Okay. So we will use filter here array. We have to provide the array. So directly we will provide the table name here, sales table. Okay, because we have to retrieve both the column, comma, what we have to include. So we need to check month in this data in the sales table. Here we need to retrieve the month. So we will write month of sales table month column. It should be equal to month of, here we need to convert that date value. We need to provide the text, that is E3 value, and I will add 1 as a text here. Close the bracket for date value, close the bracket for month, and then close the bracket for filter. Now press enter. So we have to convert the format. Select the column, press Ctrl 1. We will go here in the date format, and here I will use this one. Now you can see it provided the all December value only. If we put here Jan, so it will provide all the January value. Now how to calculate running total from here? So it will be dynamic. If we change here, the running total will automatically change. So let's see how to do that. First we will write here scan. Initial value we will take 0. Array. So array we have to choose this sales column. Okay, but there is no value in sales column. This is the spillover of filter function. Okay, so data is here only. So how to retrieve this second column? Let me show you. Here we will use choose columns. Now we will select this cell. We will press hash. So it will select the complete data, comma, we need to take the second column of this. So we will use to close the bracket. So this is the array. Now we will use function. So here we will use lambda function. Parameter 1, again we need to provide a, so it will automatically take the initial value 0, comma, second value b, so it will use the second value from the array. Now we will use sum and we will pass both the values. a comma b. Close the bracket for sum, then lambda function, and then can. Simply hit enter. Now you can see it has already generated. So you can see in January we have 31 days and it has generated for 31 days. Okay. If we filter for Feb, so you can see here we have 28 days. So it has generated only for 28 days. So this is completely dynamic. The similar way you can find out the max sales here. Okay. So let me do it quickly. Is equal to can initial value is 0, comma. We need to use here choose column. So we will select D6 and press hash, comma, column would be second one, close the bracket, comma function we will use lambda, parameter would be a, comma, b. Here we will use max function and we'll pass the parameter a and b and close all the brackets, hit enter. So you can see max value has calculated. If your data is changing here, okay, so let me change few data here. I'm filtering for Jan. So first Jan we have 3,370. Now if I'm making here 9,500, now you can see data has been changed. So the max value is this. If we use here 15,000, let's see, now you can see the max value has changed and all these values changing dynamically. This formula no longer needed because I have used this to make you understand. Just delete this. Here you can do some conditional formatting. So in a month, maximum days are 31. So I will select this area. I will go in COM tab, conditional formatting and new rule. So here I will select format only cells that contain if the cell is not blank. So I will create all the borders and fill color. Let's say this one. Font color I'll use little dark. This one dark green is fine. Click OK. Okay. And if you want to format a little bit more, so you can. Okay, I think this is looking fine. Now if you change here, you can see only the cells that contains data that is formatted. So I believe this video is informative for you. And if you find this video is helpful, you can like this video, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.